9:29 now. President Trump says Iran is in a state of collapse and wants the U.S. to reopen the Strait of Hormuz as soon as possible. But the Iranians don't see any closer, getting any closer to agreeing to the president's terms for a nuclear deal. Rebecca Castor has more from Washington, where Pentagon officials are on Capitol Hill today asking lawmakers for significantly more funding.
U.S. Marines continue to intercept ships attempting to travel to Iranian ports. While the Wall Street Journal reports President Trump is planning to extend his blockade indefinitely to collapse Iran's economy and force its leaders into a deal.
The goal here is to cut off their ability to fund the IRGC.
During a toast to King Charles at last night's state dinner, President Trump stepped delicately around the subject of Iran.
We're doing a little Middle East work right now. Charles agrees with me even more than I do. We're never going to let that opponent have a nuclear weapon.
But the president was direct with this post Wednesday morning. Iran can't get their act together. They don't know how to sign a non-nuclear deal. They better get smart soon. Meanwhile, on Capitol Hill, Pentagon officials are defending their 2027 budget request for $1.5 trillion, a 50% jump in current spending.
We're rebuilding a military that the American people can be proud of.
Testifying publicly for the first time since the war began, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth was scrutinized heavily by lawmakers over the operation's ballooning costs, President Trump's threats to resume strikes, and the mission's goals.
They haven't broken yet. Okay, we haven't gotten there yet for all of the...
Well, their nuclear facilities have been obliterated. Underground, they're buried, and we're watching them 24/7.
The Pentagon's budget request is roughly 5% of America's overall GDP and was put together before the war with Iran began. They'll likely have to submit another request to replenish ammunition stocks. In Washington, Rebecca Castor, Fox 13 News.